Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome to Aaron's Arcade. And this week I'm going to do a small pickups video. I got some games in the last 2 weeks and they're not really impressive. I only got 6 games because I'm saving up my money. I just bought a new car. I got to pay car payments now, and that's just pretty much made my life, I don't know, living hell for the next 2 years, I guess. So I won't be able to get very many games, but I got hundreds of games here, so I'm not complaining. But I'm just doing this minor pickup video. People seem to like pickup videos, so I'm just going to show you what I got. They're not impressive, but I do like this game. This is for the NES. Mattel made this one. It's a cheaper game, and there's a lot of copies of it, and you know, you don't see people talking about it much, but Super Glove Ball. I think people think it's just for the Power Glove. No, you can play it with a controller too. It's like Super Breakout for a glove, with a glove or something. But you can use your regular controller. You don't have to use the Power Glove. And I think that's the common misconception with this game. But it's a really cool. It's a good time killer game. I like it. Some people might not like it, but I do. It's relatively cheap. I think this was like $2 or something ridiculous. But Super Glove Ball, I had that one when I was a kid. I finally got a copy of Gradius. You know, I kept saying I needed a copy of Gradius, and apparently this was Mikey Price's copy. Don't mark on your games. What's the point of marking on your games? If somebody's going to steal your game, they're not going to say, oh, this is Mikey Price's game, I better return it. No, they're not going to say that. They're just going to steal it anyway. At least these days they would. I don't know about back then. Maybe people had a better conscience back then, but not these days. They would just take your game. Who cares if it said Mikey Price on it? Who cares? I mean, I don't get that. But that's Gradius, which is hard as hell, by the way. This game is just ridiculously hard. If you want to play a Gradius game that's somewhat satisfying, play Gradius 3 for the Super Nintendo. It's a lot more forgiving as opposed to this version. So, and I got another Capcom game, Street Fighter 2 on T10, and this game's hard as hell too. The graphics are cool, and I guess, you know, the story's kind of weird. If you ever seen the Angry Video Game Nerd review of this game, I recommend you watch that. He explains the whole Street Fighter thing, but this is called Street Fighter 2010, The Final Fight. So Final Fight in Street Fighter, and the game has nothing to do with either one of them. So, but it's a good one to have in your collection. This one's brought to the Super Nintendo by Takara, but it was really made by SNK on the Neo Geo. This is Art of Fighting, and I have to say this game sucks. It's just a horrible fighting game. I don't like it. Maybe on the Neo Geo it's better, but definitely not a good Super Nintendo game. I got D-Force because Ryan Geno did a review of this game, and it looked kind of cool from his review, and although he was saying it wasn't that great, but I thought the graphics looked kind of cool, and I always kind of wanted it because it looked kind of neat. But when I played it, it's a piece of shit. I hate it. It's a horrible game. It looks good on video and looks good on paper, but no, you play this game and it sucks. The controls are horrible. Some of the bullets from the enemies are the same color as your bullets that you're shooting, so you get confused, and it's a nightmare. Speaking of nightmares, this last game is by Acclaim. and it's The Simpsons Bart's Nightmare. And I plan on doing a review on this game next, so I will talk about the whole Simpsons Acclaim series in that review, of what my thoughts were of it. They're crap. I don't get... Anyway, I'll talk about that in my next video. But anyway, like I said, it's just the small pickups that I got. I didn't get anything too impressive. Maybe, in a couple months, maybe my budget will, kind of smooth out, and I can pick up a few games or whatever. But right now I'm just at a standstill. But don't worry, I got tons of games here to review that I haven't even touched yet. I got hundreds of games here, enough to keep me busy, to say the least. So I won't have to worry about that. So not complaining. I got tons of games, so you'll be seeing more videos from me. If you want to see me review a game, feel free to make a suggestion, and I'll let you know if I have the game or not. Maybe even if I don't have the game, I'll review it, because the magic of emulation these days. But anyway, thanks for tuning in to the Video Game Attic. That's my channel name, the Video Game Attic, and that was my old show name, but Aaron's Arcade. Thanks for tuning in to Aaron's Arcade, and I will see you next time.